and welcome to part 2 of day 3 because I basically have been trying to film all day me baking and it's just not happened, so I had to wait for baby to be asleep in order for me to be able to do it. So obviously, and then I've got to edit it, blah 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 blah. So yeah, I am now gonna attempt to get this baking done whilst baby is asleep. We're gonna start with the lemon drizzle. So let me just shove all of this up because nobody wants hair in their cake. Right, so in a mixing bowl, add the eggs, water, oil, lemon and vanilla bottle. Right, I need my mixer. Right, it does say whisk by hand, but I'm just going to use the machine. Right, add 3 eggs, 80 ml of water. It says oil. All the oil? I'm going to say all the oil. Right, I'm literally just using this recipe card. I've not done it before. I've not been given any hints or tips. I'm just kind of rolling with it. I haven't preheated the oven yet because apparently, where does it say? Leave it to rest for a few minutes. So when I leave it to rest, I'll preheat the oven then. If Santa would like to bring me a new mixer for Christmas, I've been a very good girl this year. And in previous videos, I dented my beater. So I really could do with a new mixer if Santa would like to be so generous. Nothing expensive, don't need a massive one. Just something, please. The bag of cake mix, the icing kit, but I don't need that yet. The lemon juice bottles, the oil, and the vanilla baking parchment that I showed with the fudge kit in obviously the previous video. Actually goes with this kit. It was my mistake. Obviously the candle's meant to be lit wash baking. I don't like the idea of baking and having a candle on, so I will light it afterwards whilst I'm waiting for everything to cool so I can relax, because I am one of those people who likes to bake the same recipe all the time. So baking something new that I've never done before a little bit stresses me out, which is kind of the opposite of this kit, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Right, I need to crack my eggs. I don't crack them into the bowl because I'm scared of getting shells in there, so I need to get a bowl to crack them in. Let's go for a Cheerios bowl. Right, let's read the instructions for probably the 100th time. You're going to have to excuse the mess everywhere. It's Christmas, it's messy. I'm not going to apologise technically, this is just my normal house. Joys of being a mum to 2. There's just mess everywhere all the time and a cat that apparently likes to keep talking. But yeah, right, in a mixing bowl, add the eggs, the water, the oil. Seems like an awful lot of oil. The oil.
Four hours later, 1 week later.
Bottle, that's this one. Ignore me. Ignore me. As much as I love this kit already, like it's brilliant that it comes with everything, I will read you what it says. In a mixing bowl, add the eggs, water, oil and lemon and vanilla bottle. You've seen me do that. Whisk by hand for 5 minutes until the cake mix is smooth and well mixed. You didn't tell me to add the cake mix. I'm guessing I've got to add the cake mix. Let's go with that. Oh, I can't get into it. I don't want to have to cut it. I don't think I'm going to have to. Oh, this smells amazing. Oh, right. You're all going in. Right. Whisk by hand for 5 minutes until the cake mix is smooth and well mixed. You can add the rind of a lemon or, if you wish, or a lime. I don't have either of those. What's going on? I'm pretty sure that's not been 5 minutes, but it does look well mixed, and obviously I'm not mixing by hand, which obviously would take longer if you're mixing by hand. What I was saying whilst the mixer was on was oven on. So I preheated it to 180. That will obviously take a couple of minutes. To have it as a requirement, what I'm going to do is just spray this around the baking tray. Even though it's got parchment paper, just to stick the parchment paper down, and obviously so it doesn't catch on the edges where I don't have the paper. It's just Aldi's own. It's not brilliant for baking, but it will do. Apparently it says it's okay to lick the spoon, so let's test it. It tastes alright. Wonder what the lemon juice is. Oh, okay, it's for making the lemon syrup for the top. That's what I was going to say, was in here I've got 2 bottles of lemon, and that's why I was a bit confused. That one's lemon juice. And apparently so is that one. I don't know why I've been sent 2. That's 50 mils, and that one doesn't say. They smell amazing, but it doesn't say. It says that I need a small piping bag. I actually don't have a small piping bag, so I'm just going to drizzle it with a spoon. That might have needed to come in the box. I will email them and check. Basically, I've just been sent this box. I am baking with it, I'm trying with it, and I'm going to go back and give them feedback. It was gifted to me. I have marked that on this video. It was gifted to me. But basically, they're a massive company. They're going to make mistakes. I basically want to go back and say, right, okay, this word's missing out of here, this word's missing out of there. And, you know, I didn't get this with my kit. Am I meant to? I like to be really honest with my reviews, and especially when it comes to baking, because I think it should be accessible to everybody. And obviously, if you're getting all the stuff, you know, that's brilliant. But this needs to reflect what you're getting. Otherwise, why would anyone go out and buy a pack of 10 piping bags when you only actually need 1? Or 2, according to my fingers, but 1. Right, I am going to put this in the tin. No, I'm not. I'm going to leave it to rest for a few minutes, apparently. Right, so I can hear baby stirring, so I'm going to be back in a minute. Typically, baby has stirred, or Ezra, should I say his name, rather than that. Right, I am going to quickly put this in the tin and then cook it for, does it say? 30 minutes. It says to check after 25. So if I get it in the oven, I might be able to settle him and be able to finish this video for like the 100th time that I've been trying to film it this week. Right, they can go straight in here. And if I have a chance today, I will film the fudge as well. If not, that will be filmed later on in Vlogmas when, again, I get a chance. Joys of being a mum. Like, you don't get time to do things like this very often. Right. Cake mix. Mix, 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 mix. Right, I've got to try not to make a mess now. Which, if anyone knows me, is impossible because I mess it. So actually, I've had it 9 years maybe, coming up 9 years. It's actually served me very well. I made many, many, many happy birthday cakes. And other celebration cakes. So I shouldn't slate it really. It's done me well. So let's try it. I know you shouldn't because it's got eggs in it. But the instructions say so. So, right, I'm going to wipe my hands on here and I will clean it up in a minute. Right, I'm literally just waiting for the oven to warm up. Parchment fell in the cake. So I'm sure I'm going to have a bit of cake here. But I'm going to try and move you. I've made the mix, so let's see. The next bit is actually what I'm really worried about, is that you use syrup and the icing and that. So this is the bit that kind of scares me. So whilst your cake is baking, you can make the lemon syrup and glaze. In a glass bowl, tip 2/3 of the bag of icing sugar and add 1 tablespoon of the lemon syrup of the bottle provided. I'm guessing that means this, the lemon juice. Pour the bottle of lemon syrup into a small pan and add the last of the icing sugar. Seems simple, I should be able to do that, but it's dealing with hot sugar and stuff that scares me. Bring it to the boil and let it simmer for 4 to 5 minutes, and then remove it and leave the pan to cool slightly. When your cake is done, you keep it in the pan with a skewer pole holes in the cake, and then pour over the syrup and leave it to cool for about 30 minutes. I don't know what it means by that. Oh, like a kebab stick. Again, not something I have. I'm sure I'll find something though. In the meantime, stir the icing sugar and lemon together until it forms a thick runny paste. Fill your piping bag, which as I said don't have, so I'm going to just be doing it with a bit of cutlery. With the tiny pot of lemon curd. Oh, okay, that's what you've made, lemon curd. Take your cake out of the tin, place it on a large plate and pour over the icing, and then cut the bottom of your icing bag and pipe swirls of curd, it says crud, I meant curd, into your icing until it's all gone. Leave to set for 30 minutes until you take a nice relaxing rest, and when it's ready, you and you alone have the first slice and then share it with others. So as much as this is brilliant, there's obviously a few mistakes, so don't worry, I will be feeding that back. Not in a horrible way, but obviously I want this box to be accessible to everybody, and not everybody will understand what it's saying if it's missing bits. So yeah, I'm gonna shove this in the oven, deal with baby, feed him, and then come back and hopefully I'll have a cake which I can show you guys, and I will do the lemon syrup and stuff once the cake's done. I'm not going to deal with that until the cake's finished. No point wasting ingredients if I've got a failed cake. So I will see you guys in 30 minutes. I'm really confused. Could have sworn I bought one of those fancy pants like a lighter, but you know, the longer ones so you don't burn yourself, but I can't find it. Baby seems to have settled, so I am quickly going to light this. Not quickly, obviously, carefully. Adult supervision obviously required, because I'm awful with a lighter apparently. Maybe I need an adult. Right, it's lit. And almost instantly I can smell it. It smells amazing. It literally smells like lemon meringue pie. I'm in heaven. Like, I need to know where they get these candles from. Who's their supplier? Because if they do loads of other scents, I want them. Yeah, I'm just going to keep an eye on that candle. Obviously leave it burning. The cake's going in the oven now. So again, I will stop trying to do this fancy, you know, connections of each video. But I will see you in 30 minutes. Excuse the grunting baby and obviously the very messy oven door, but this has about 10 minutes left and wow, it smells amazing. Amazing. Forgot how hard trying to get things done with a baby is like baking. This is how most of my Vlogmases are filmed. Hang on, oh you can't see him, it's too small. With him either in a Moses basket, in the carrier, or in the buggy with me like gently rocking outside. Right, so I'm going to make the lemon syrup and lemon glaze. In a glass bowl, well I suppose any bowl, tip 2/3 of the bag of icing sugar and add 1 tablespoon of the lemon syrup for the bottle provided. Pour the bottle of lemon syrup into a small pan and add the last of the icing sugar. Do we reckon that's a small enough pan? Let's go with it. Trying to see if I've got a glass bowl. I have a glass bowl. Right. So, tip 2/3. Right, this is the icing sugar. 2/3? What, we reckon about that much? I'm not very good at measurements. Let's just wing it. Wing it, as long as the cake tastes good. Don't have to use the icing, do we? Right. These bags are a good idea because they're resealable, but they're not good when they don't rip. Right. I reckon about that much. Probably a bit much, but that's how much I've left. Oof. Icing sugar folk. Right, okay, so that's pretty much with 1 tablespoon. I would try and show you, but there's going to be no chance, right? It forms a thick runny paste. That's not going to happen. It's like eating the lemon sugar. I can't get into this. Push down and turn. It's like a medicine bottle. Ugh. Right. So that is that. I have saved a little bit of the lemon though, because I don't think this is going to pour. Don't think this is going to form. So I'm just going to use a little bit more. Because there is no chance this is turning into a paste. Oh, now it might. Maybe. When your cake is done, keep in the pan with a skewer pole, poke holes in the cake. I'm going to use this then. Yeah, use a cake tester, and in the middle of the cake, if it comes away clean, then it's done. I knew it said it on there somewhere. Right, let's move the baby back a little bit. Oh, smoky. Oh, this looks amazing. Right, it's not coming away clean just yet. My oven glove is not thick enough. Right, the edges are all coming away clean, but the middle is still a little bit it is well thick. I don't actually know if I can use this, to be honest. Let's try a little bit. It's okay, just very thick. And now the other thing is boiling, which I think is lemon curd. If I've read it correctly, I think it's meant to be lemon curd. Whoa, that's close. That said, I've got to leave that to boil or simmer for 4 to 5 minutes. I feel like I'm probably going to burn something here. But yeah, oh well, at least the cake will hopefully be nice. Fingers crossed. But yeah, it smells amazing. And he's nice and warm in front of the oven. Oh, it's proper boiling. Is it meant to be doing that? I don't think so. And the postman's just been. Let me turn it down, hang on. Oh, I turned it off, I didn't mean to do that. Can you tell it's Christmas? Because if you can't hear it, my letterbox is just going with all the things I've ordered. I'm not going to lie, this is completely out of my depth. I've got no idea what I'm doing for this bit. I have no idea. I don't know whether to add more lemon juice to the icing, if that will make it thinner or if it will make it thicker. Make it thinner, surely. It's only me and Nick eating this anyway. Well, Ethan might try some, I think. I'm not feeding it to the masses, it's okay. Yeah, that's a bit better, maybe. I think I might have just made it more lemon-y. Lemon-y. I think my boiling lemon curd thing might be a fail though, I'm not gonna lie. Because right now doesn't look like it's doing much. It just looks like a load of bubbles. But yeah. Well, I followed the ingredient card. You can all see I followed the ingredient card, apart from saying no phones. Can everyone just pray to like the baking gods or something that this maybe turns out half decent? Obviously it says on here, where is it? Swash cake, no, that's not it. Oh, I've lost it. When your cake is done, keep it in the pan and with the skewer pole poke holes in the cake, then pour the syrup over and leave it to cool for about 30 minutes. I tend to take it out of the tin because I think it cools quicker. That is just me though. Obviously, if you're a newbie to baking, obviously follow the instructions. And I think I'm probably going to go deal with the whiny baby. I'll be back. So, got loads of posts to open. You can so tell I've been Christmas present buying. Got a whingy baby and a cake that needs to come out of the oven. So, you know, ever the professional. Pretty sure I've got a lemon curd that's going wrong as well, that I possibly might have burnt. So I'm going to take that off the heat because I think it's starting to smell burnt. Joys, I don't really know what I'm doing. Right, as I said, I've got to leave it to cool for 30 minutes. So I might actually do that whilst I sort out the baby. I'm just going to poke the holes in the top though, so that's done. Yeah. I'm going to go sort out the whingy baby, and then when the cake's cooled, I will come back. I've got noisy neighbours today apparently, and a messy room. Yeah, we're trying to sort out presents and clothes and everything else. So the house is an absolute bomb site. But you know, the kids don't care. Kids never do. Right, let's go check on the cake. Now he's stopped being a whinge bag. So I'm not gonna lie, it's not the most aesthetically pleasing cake. I don't quite know what I've done wrong, but the edges seem to have burnt, but the rest of it took obviously that much longer to cook. You are literally balanced on top of a formula can because I'm that professional. I need to get a proper tripod, that big one. Right, so the cake's slightly burnt. The greaseproof paper, I know, it's funny, isn't it, Ezzy? Greaseproof paper stuck to the bottom, and I put my thumb on the sugary glazed thing, but it doesn't look too bad. It smells nice. Let's just get the icing on, and then I'm done, and I can try it in a bit, and I will get Nick's honest opinion when he's home from work later, and then we will ask Ethan, because children will literally give you the 100% honest truth. And obviously Ezra's not old enough to try it or tell me what he thinks of it, so I have to wait for Ethan to stop me. But yeah, let's try and get this glaze on. Obviously don't have piping bag, so it's going to be messy. So this is my lemon drizzle. It doesn't quite look like the picture on the website, which I will try and insert down here somewhere. But let me stand you up on the camera properly and I will cut into it and we will try it. Right, let's go for a corner. Okay, there's a little bit of a crunch on the outside and there's literally sugar everywhere, so it is sticking. Right, it looks done. It smells amazing. Let's see if it's actually edible. So you've got to be at this really unattractive angle because my tripod does not want to go anywhere else. But yeah, so it looks nice, light and fluffy. Still a little bit warm. I probably didn't wait long enough to cool it down. But it needs must when you have kids. Right, let's try it. It's light, it's fluffy, tastes like lemon. The icing actually doesn't taste that bad on there. I've managed to eat all of it in one go. The outside is a little bit burnt, but I can't help that. I just got my arm stuck to the hob. Oh no. Yeah, apart from being a little bit burnt around the edges, if you'd eat the middle, I reckon you'd be alright. I did it. Right, I'm going to try and get the boys settled and try and do the fudge. I've never made fudge before, so this could be stressful. I'm being so rude talking with my mouth full. But yeah, apart from the edges being burnt, I'm impressed. I might cut around the edges and cut the edges off, actually. But yeah, I'm going to try and do the fudge in a bit. Let's see how it goes. Post edging and cutting off, it does not look attractive. Like, I wouldn't take it to, you know, a coffee morning or something. But it does taste pretty decent. But now I need to get the sugar all off my hob before I can do the fudge, because that is just sticking to everything. Oops. Do we reckon I have enough time to make the fudge? Or do we reckon he's going to wake up? Right, it's 10:30. Do we reckon he's going to wake up? He's just had a bottle. I don't know. Let's try and smash out this fudge before he wakes up. Right. We're going to try the fudge now. So this is dark chocolate and ginger crumb fudge. I have a feeling my house is probably going to be far too hot for this. Right, let's find the right card. I've got gingerbread and dark chocolate fudge, ginger crumb and dark chocolate. Is that this one? Yeah. Right, so pretty sure these two cards that I've received are the same. They're ever so slightly different, but I'm pretty sure they're the same. Let's go with the one there that matches the box. And I've got one for dark chocolate and orange fudge recipe card as well, which could be worth trying at some point. But I obviously had to provide my own ingredients for that one. Right, this can't be that hard. It's got, right, how many ingredients? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, hang on. Right, so we've got vegan caramel, dark chocolate, ginger crumb, crystal sprinkles. For some reason I've got some vanilla essence. What's on the other recipe card? Oh, how weird. This one calls for vanilla essence. So this one says bottle of condensed milk, which is what I've got, dark chocolate chips, ginger crumb, vanilla essence and celebration sprinkles. So I need one mixing bowl, non-metal, a mixing spatula or spoon, and one lined 8x8 square baking tin. Well, it's not a baking tin, it's a metal thing that doesn't need to be lined, but pour the condensed milk and chocolate drops into a microwave-safe bowl. Heat for 2 to 3 minutes or until the chocolate drops are almost completely melted. Do not overheat. Stir until completely blended, melted and smooth. Immediately add the gingerbread spice mix and vanilla and combine thoroughly. Transfer to the dish. Leave to either set in the refrigerator or the freezer. There's a star on freezer. Oh, if you put them in the freezer to set, remember to take them out after 90 minutes. Then once set, cut into cubes. Serve with hot chocolate or hot toddy or share with friends and family. Store leftovers in an airtight container. Right, this seems idiot proof. What's this one like? Okay, this one pretty much says exactly the same thing. Right, this seems idiot proof, which is brilliant because I am an idiot. Right. Also got loads of other sprinkles which I might put on top because these are very festive. I might use these ones instead. This, which has been in the fridge, so it should be okay. Or maybe not. Why are you not coming out? Get your minds out the gutter. To warm up, I'm just going to pour these in. 70% extra dark Belgian chocolate, suitable for vegetarians and vegans. Yeah. Why is it every time I want to film, somebody's making noise? I'll be right back. Ooh, look at the difference. Wow, okay. Maybe I did need to melt it first. I might just sit and devour this cake whilst I'm waiting for it today. It so doesn't look pretty. I'll have to get Nick to try it later, and Ethan. I might even get the professional cake taster, which is my dad, to try it. Right, I'm literally just waiting for this to warm up and talking rubbish whilst I'm at it. Right, so I've added in the caramel condensed milk. I was going to say fudge then. Right, and chocolate drops need to go in. Right, you can go back over here. I don't quite know how to put this. I don't want to put it down because it's going to stick to absolutely everything. I think I got a big enough. Oh. Okay, right. Really want to go like that. I'm not going to because I want to use it to stir it. What is your favourite flavour fudge? And what's your favourite flavour cake? I want to know both. I'm going to be nosy. Comment below with your favourite flavour cake and fudge. I really like vanilla fudge. They're really boring. Like proper, classic, old school sweet shop vanilla fudge. Cake. I do like a coffee cake. Oh, banana loaf. Yeah. Or my mum's lemon and poppy seed. Oh, it's to die for. If anybody's ever had my mum's lemon and poppy seed, you know exactly what I mean. It is amazing. Or my mum's banana loaf. I haven't made one that's matched up to it yet. Maybe I need to keep trying. Don't quite think my burnt lemon cake is gonna stand up to her amazing lemon and poppy seed. Honestly, if you've had it, you'll know exactly what I mean. I might get her to make it for my wedding. Like, that's how much I like it. Haven't told her that yet, so she'll be watching this going, hang on, what? Right, let's stir. We were so nearly there. We were so nearly there. Right, I'm gonna go put this in the fridge. I put those Aldi sprinkles that I bought the other day on top, and then I'm gonna deal with my crying baby. So Ezzy the elf and I have moved onto the sofa. I'm trying to get him down for a nap, but it's only 11 o'clock, so it didn't take me very long considering I was dealing with a little whingy baby. I can't blame him, it is nap time. I burnt my fingers on the chocolate when I was trying to pour it. It's really hot. I didn't do it in a suitable container. It needs to be done in something with maybe like a pouring spout, or I don't know, something to protect your hands. There was nothing warning me on there. Obviously I should have known, but nothing warning me on there quite how hot it was going to be. So yeah, and I burnt my tongue on the hot caramel from the lemon. So I'm doing brilliantly. But yeah, it's in the fridge ready to set. So as I said, it's only 11 o'clock, so I will see what it's like in a couple of hours. I really thought fudge was harder to make. I thought it involved a lot of like boiling stuff on the hob. I don't know why I thought that. But yeah, it was a lot easier than I thought. Both kits have got their downfalls, I'm not going to lie. But I'm impressed with both so far. So we'll get everybody else to try the cake, and I won't be trying the fudge, but Ethan can. I'll try and film his reaction if he'll let me. Might see if Nick wants to try the fudge just to get a second opinion. But yeah, it looks decent, and they were quite fun to do if you're not doing them with either drilling next door or a bit of a whingy baby. But yeah, obviously I'm going to write a full write-up on my blog as well. But yeah, I will catch you guys in a bit when I show you exactly what the fudge looks like when I cut it all up. But yeah, so far I've done all right. I'm quite impressed. I'm not too stressed. Maybe not totally relaxed, but not too stressed. See you guys in a bit. I'm going to watch something on Netflix. Anyone got any suggestions for current series or films? Obviously we watched Love Actually the other day, and Elf isn't on here. We've also got Disney Plus, so anything to watch? Comment below. To deliver some to mum and dad. Well, I say mum and dad, just dad. Let's go see what he thinks of it. Dad's trying the lemon cake. Let's get his honest opinion. Chief cake taster, as I called him.
Nice and fluffy, very soft.
And this is dark chocolate and ginger crumb fudge, but I don't expect you to try that now. I've literally never made fudge before, so I have no clue how that's going to go. I think it's pretty hard, but... yeah, it's really hard. You've got to not break your teeth. It's been in the fridge.
I have that. I wouldn't call it fudge, it's more like chocolate cake.
Yeah, apparently it's dark chocolate and ginger crumb fudge. Edible though?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's alright then. All good.
Doesn't taste anything like fudge, though. Not as I think of fudge. I guess it's the flavours.
It's lemon drizzle cake, okay? I'll cut you a little bit. You gonna try it?
It's a bit too lemony.
A bit too lemony, but is it good?
Yeah.
Yeah? You gonna finish it? I've also got gingerbread and dark chocolate fudge if you wanted to try that. There you go, it's dark chocolate and gingerbread fudge. Well, ginger crumb.
Try this one.
That one.
Hard.
Okay, well try and bite
Very
it.
hard.
It's because it's been in the fridge. I think it's alright once you start chewing it. No, you're not keen? No,
Yeah,
what's
I
wrong?
I don't really like dark chocolate.
Yeah, no, I don't really either. But is it okay? It's just because it's dark chocolate?
And it's not too fudgy.
Yeah. What would you give it out of 10?
5.75.
Okay, so 5 out of 10. And what would you give the cake?
8.76.
Okay. What was your favourite out of the two of them? The cake?
Yeah.
So that is my baking saga for today. Done. I will write a full review of the kits on the blog. And obviously I will let Britain That Loves Baking know what I think of them. But yeah, thanks for coming along to the drama that is me baking today. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.